You carry all these lessons with you, huh? I mean, I'm learning.
They're beautiful. They're beautiful feelings of life. And that's why, as I put things together in my work, the main thing when I woke up in the Navy, education, education, education. The steps that lead you to a better view of yourself, education. And from the step to my first step was way down. So I had to do things that I looked at as things that I would have to do forever if I didn't
get an
education.
Right.
Yeah. Well, when I got out of the Navy, I knew I wanted to be a school teacher because I'm going to give this information to these 7th and 8th grade boys.
You want to pass it along.
Not only pass it, it's going to get in them.
Inspire.
Because I'm jacking people up.
Got it.
Yeah, boy.
That has been your way, though, too. I mean, and you'll say it where even if it's not what other people want to hear, because...
Well, I've always kind of wished that somebody had taken me and said to me, like Miss Forchick did, I needed somebody to sit on me.
And push you, right?
Yeah.
Is some of this, Bill, like no matter what, education, even no matter your circumstances, education is a critical way of self-development?
I'm also saying that if there are people who won't say something to you, but just let you do it, there's a problem. And we can't afford to play this game much longer because the kids, with their youth and the way they think and whether life is strongly a wonderful nectar, whether it's a trip out to see Uncle William and come back with no money to get a school teacher nobody wants, but on the day of graduation feel like crying, but not tears of sadness, sort of tears of thankful.
Gratitude that you had someone like that.
Yes.
To push you.
And now at age 75, to have a wife who is, she loves me.
You're so lucky, brother.
Hey, man, I don't even like to think about luck, but I'm telling you, because it's not fair on her.
Right.
I may be the one with luck, but I don't know. Tim Conway one day, I had on some makeup and stuff, and he had to act while looking at me like that. And he said, Tim Conway is wonderful. He said, have you ever been on the other side of that? And I say, for my wife, if I would ever be on the other side of this, I would have cut me loose a long time ago, man. It's just, I look at her, and I love, love, love her.
Since the 60s, you guys have had this, yeah? I mean, it's like...
Oh, please, yeah.
It's a really... I mean, in today's world, that's something that... it bears in mind something that I was thinking about. When you look at your life, if someone just took a quick glance and they didn't really look at it, they'd think, man, what a charmed life, he's such a superstar. But despite all your successes, a look through your history reveals a lesson in persistence, too. Sort of what you've been describing. But in addition to that, there were shows that didn't last. There were projects that didn't work out. Yet you kept returning. You were unfazed. You never seemed to let any failures stunt your creativity. That's how it appears to me. And
I always had, pertaining to thereof and whereas, the monologues. Always. When you look at it, those things, Temple University, remedial English, writing a composition, and may I add, turning it in on time, young fella. That was a first. But when the professor turned the papers back, I got the same reaction when I used to not turn the papers in, and that was I got no paper back, and he had it, and he read it to the class. And that made a break in my thinking about thinking and believing that I could think in a different way. And that started it all. So with all of the downs and the ups in performing, in show business, I still had a safe haven. And that was
the monologues.
And is the monologues.
Bill, man, it's a huge thrill to get to talk to you, and I hope this hasn't been a hassle.
No. You make sure you get tickets for the show. I'll see you.
Be safe, Bill. Aloha,
Thank
man.
you.
You're welcome. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.